We are in Baltimore, Maryland for Raw Episode 9. What a way to kick us off, ladies and gentlemen, with the man himself, the general manager of Raw, Shane O'Mac. Shane McMahon on his way down to the ring, and man, oh man, I have high hopes of what he is getting ready to say. Once again, thank you so much as we are live here. Now, you know, Shane McMahon has been such a great general manager so far, you know, and he has taken some real responsibility here for Raw. And, you know, his father, of course, is Mr. McMahon himself. But, I mean, hey, this is what you love to see in Shane O'Mac. What does he have to say here? Shane wants to discuss the Money in the Bank ladder match here. Karrion Kross and Finn Balor have been added to the match. And Keith Lee, since he definitely won his match last week as well against Chad Gable. Huge main event here later on tonight. Wow, Becky Lynch will go one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. What a matchup. Well, alrighty then. Thank you very much, Shane McMahon. As what news that we just heard there. Becky Lynch will go one-on-one with Rhea Ripley in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. I cannot wait for that one, as here it is on the screen. And man, oh man, what a main event we are in store for. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be absolutely electric here on Raw tonight. I mean, Rhea Ripley has to come back harder. I mean, she took a huge loss to Tessa Blanchard last week. And Becky Lynch took a huge loss at WrestleMania to Naomi, losing her SmackDown Women's Championship. So, which one of these women will rebound harder here tonight on Raw? But that is not all, because look at this. Bray Wyatt will speak here tonight. I don't know what this man is going to say, and I don't know what he has planned, but Bray Wyatt will be here. And as he addresses the WWE Champion, Shawn Michaels, right here tonight. And alrighty then, is definitely getting a little spooked out here by looking at him. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of spooked out, what the hell is this? Jeff Hardy once again with these weird accusations. Well, alrighty then. This is just weird. Jeff Hardy, I mean, what has gotten into this man? Well, alrighty then, folks, as we got to move on here, as we are set for our first match of the night. Finn Balor gets his revenge on Pete Dunne right here next. Here comes Finn Balor. Finn Balor on his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? This man made a shocking return last week in that triple threat matchup. I mean, just couldn't get the job done though. You know, it was interesting to see, but you know, Finn Balor just came up short. And the reason he came up short was because of Pete Dunne himself. He cost Balor the match last week. Balor had Karrion Kross beat. That's definitely what it looked like. But of course, Pete Dunne came and ruined the whole thing. And that is what leads us to tonight's matchup, folks. And you know, what a shame it was that Finn Balor couldn't go to Money in the Bank and fight for the WWE Championship. But he has a bigger opportunity, as he is one of the 4 that will go to Money in the Bank and participate in the Money in the Bank ladder match alongside Karrion Kross and Keith Lee, as the last opponent will be revealed soon, Shane McMahon said, but I wonder who it'll be. You know, we need 4 to represent Raw at the ladder match, but you know, I'm excited, folks, like very, very excited for Money in the Bank. Of course, as you know, Money in the Bank will work with 4 from SmackDown and 4 from Raw that will compete in that ladder match, as well as NXT will have their own Money in the Bank ladder match. And of course, the women will be in the Money in the Bank. Women from all 3 brands, actually, Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. So that right there should be interesting. I can't wait to see that. As we already know from SmackDown, Sasha Banks and Bayley have qualified to be in the matchup, and we know we saw last week on NXT, Candice LeRae made a big time statement, and she's going to be in the match. But meanwhile, here comes the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Here comes that man, folks, and we know how dangerous Pete Dunne is. You know, he is looking for vengeance, apparently, you know, ever since losing that Money in the Bank earlier this year to Roman Reigns, which eventually led Roman Reigns to becoming Universal Champion a couple months ago. And, you know, Pete Dunne just couldn't rebound ever since, but he has a chance to do it here tonight, and I think that's why he went after Finn Balor in the first place. He saw what Finn Balor could have done. He saw that Finn Balor could have went to Money in the Bank, faced Shawn Michaels for the WWE Championship. So he decided to take over and, you know, just make sure Finn Balor didn't win the matchup. But now it led to the Fiend himself, Bray Wyatt, to being the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. And I think that was a bad idea, in my opinion. Now you have an even harder challenge if, you know, if the Fiend walks out of Money in the Bank as WWE Champion, which I definitely hope is not the case. But meanwhile, look at these two staring down here. Finn Balor and Pete Dunne. Oh man, as Finn Balor gonna punch him right in the face here. Finn Balor is nailing Pete Dunne right in the stomach, in the face here. And look how dangerous Finn Balor looks. As look out here, what is he going to do? Oh my goodness, a chop right to the chest area. Oh man, and now look out here, Finn Balor drop kick right to the head, right to the side of the head, folks. And now he's gonna go for a pinfall here. Here is the cover, and Pete Dunne kicks out at 2. Excuse me, it looked like a 1 maybe. And as you can see, Finn Balor here. And oh my goodness, step right to the midsection of Pete Dunne. And you know, oh boy, but look at Pete Dunne here as he swings Finn Balor across. And you know, Pete Dunne has so much potential, folks. We know, you know, what Pete Dunne is capable of, but you know, it is just so crazy, you know, that Pete Dunne was robbed of that Money in the Bank a few months ago. We know he was robbed, but you know, the way Pete Dunne has just took this thing, he has taken this to the extreme, and he wants to make a statement on everyone. But here's the cover. This may be it for Balor. No, a kick out at 2. As Finn Balor just barely kicks out there. And you know, but Pete Dunne, like I said, he's the Bruiserweight for a reason. And he wants to make a statement. And look out here as now Pete Dunne here. Oh my goodness. As he just launches his arm back there. Oh my God, as Pete Dunne here is really going at Finn Balor right now. And now look out here. Pete Dunne's gonna drive him right outside the ring. And Pete Dunne, ladies and gentlemen, is electric. Look how dominant this man is. Oh my goodness, right against a barricade here. And now what is he going to do to Finn Balor as he has him right on the barricade, and a boot to the side of the head by Dunne. And Pete Dunne, folks, this is what he has to do if he wants to knock off Finn Balor. And it looks like he's going to go for a cover here. This may do it. This may be it for Finn Balor. No, a kick out at 2. Oh my goodness, Pete Dunne. Oh my goodness, he's trying. He's trying hard here. But now look at him. He's getting ready to head to the top rope. But Balor, though, Balor caught him and throws him right off. Pete Dunne may have made a mistake there. Oh my goodness, stomp to the midsection again. As Finn Balor has taken back control of this matchup, Pete Dunne may have made a huge mistake there by trying to go to the top rope. As Balor now looks out here. Oh my goodness, takes down Pete Dunne. As now Pete Dunne here crawling to the ropes here, but Balor now, what is he thinking about here as he lifts him up there? Oh my goodness, and slams him hard right on the ropes there. Those ropes hurt, ladies and gentlemen. You better believe it. And will this be it for Pete Dunne? No, a kick out at 2. But look at this here. Pete Dunne is right back up to his feet here. Balor doesn't even recognize it. And now look out. Oh man, punch right to the face there. And now a suplex by Pete Dunne. And now he goes for a cover. Here it is. Will this be it? No, Balor kicked out. Finn Balor powers out as Pete Dunne almost had him there. And what a win this will be for Pete Dunne if he can knock off Finn Balor here tonight. And what is he going to do here? Oh my goodness, but Finn Balor with a kick right to the face. And now look out here, Finn Balor. Oh my goodness, as he throws him down. That's Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, is on a roll now. He is on a roll here. Oh my goodness. And Finn Balor drives him on the top of his head here. And wait just a minute. Finn Balor is headed to the top rope. We know what this means. Wait a minute. The lights are off. The lights are off. Karrion Kross is here. Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross. Where the hell is Pete Dunne? We have no idea. But meanwhile, Karrion Kross gets dropped. Finn Balor drops Karrion Kross. And now stop right to the midsection. Finn Balor is unloading on Karrion Kross here. And now look out. Punch to the face. Oh, and now a kick to the side of the face as well. This is electric. We haven't seen Karrion Kross manhandle like this. And now Finn Balor is going to take him out. Oh, forearm right to the head. And Karrion Kross is getting on out of here. Oh my goodness. Karrion Kross, ladies and gentlemen, has been shook. Karrion Kross has been shook up. He won't get back in the ring though as he's taunting Finn Balor. These two gentlemen have a problem. Meanwhile, Finn Balor is going to start celebrating here as he deserves to celebrate. Meanwhile, Pete Dunne is on the floor as Balor's going to go on and celebrate here. And that's how you do it, Finn. That is how you do it right there. There you go. As you got a feel for Karrion Kross as he got what he deserved. Tried to come up on Finn Balor out of nowhere. But that won't happen anymore. I can guarantee you that. Finn Balor standing tall. We're back live here on Raw, folks, and as you can see in the ring is Lana and Tamina as they are set for tag team action here. But here comes the Empress of Tomorrow. Her name is Asuka. Oh my goodness, as Asuka on her way down to the ring here. And you know what's crazy? Asuka, you know, took a very serious loss at WrestleMania. Her and her tag partner, Kairi Sane, as they had a chance to win the Women's Tag Team Championship, but it just wasn't good enough to win it. As, you know, the Bellas, you know, came back and looked as strong as ever. And now, you know, these two women find themselves drafted here to Raw, you know, with a brand new start, you know, fresh start, should I say. And, you know, definitely can't wait to see what they're going to do here on Raw. If they can make a huge impact, I definitely guarantee you that. Man, oh man, this crowd loves Asuka. And, you know, Lana and Tamina, you know, definitely are two that really want to get the job done here. You know, haven't really gotten to show much of what they can do, but they can show right here tonight if they are ready for prime time. And here comes Asuka's partner, Kairi Sane. As we know, we call her the captain, as Kairi Sane on her way down here. And, you know, Kairi Sane just so impressive, you know, but like I say, you know, Asuka and Kairi Sane really need to get over the hump, you know, if they want to make statements here in the WWE, and especially on Raw. You know, these two are in the women's tag division, and, you know, they have to go after those women's tag team championships. And I definitely see them going after them as well. Just, can they get the opportunity? You know, they are not allowed to travel to brands unless they are the champion. So whenever the Bellas come over to Raw, I mean, hey, we have a match here, and hopefully they can get it done. So that'll be the question there. As Kairi Sane here coming along very strong. You know, but what's going to be interesting is if Lana and Tamina can win this matchup. I mean, it is going to be so shocking, you know, to see Asuka especially lose 2 in a row like that, you know, because Asuka just, I mean, you know, she's taking some hard hits already this year, and, you know, couldn't get the SmackDown Women's Championship from Becky Lynch, you know, couldn't get the Women's Tag Team Championships, but now Asuka is getting ready to, oh my goodness! And as I was getting ready to say, Asuka is getting ready to dominate, and she sure is doing that. Asuka out the gate strong. Oh my goodness. Arm drag by Asuka, and now a kick right to the back. My goodness. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Asuka is doing what she can to win as Kairi Sane is coming in. Look how fast Asuka is moving. I mean, this is just, oh my goodness. This is vintage Asuka here. And oh my goodness, Kairi Sane right to the midsection. And now, what is she going to do here? As she's going right after Tamina, and she throws Tamina right in the ring. Oh, my goodness. As now, what is she going to do here? As she is trying to beat up Tamina. Meanwhile, Tamina's going to bounce back. Oh, my goodness. A boot right to the face there. And now, oh, look out for Lana with a kick right to the back of the head. And Lana, oh, my goodness, as she kicks Asuka as well. Oh, but Asuka with a punch to the face. And now look out here, Kairi Sane with an elbow right to Lana. And now gonna go for a cover here. This may be it early. Here it is. No, a kick out at 2. Oh my goodness, as Lana that thought that would have been it. Oh my goodness, as now she's going right after Kairi Sane here. But Kairi Sane throws Lana right out of the ring. And this is what we're talking about here. What a matchup this is already. Fast-paced tag team match by these women. And now Kairi Sane here is going to, what is she getting ready to do? And she tags in Asuka. And Asuka has just been, man, both of these women, Asuka and Kairi Sane, have been on an entirely different level here tonight. And this is what they have to do. And look out, oh man, a DDT by Asuka. Delivered hard to Lana. And now gonna kick right in the back again. As what is she gonna do here? As Asuka has been dominant, and now she has her arm, and oh my goodness, right to the arm of Lana, my goodness, and once again kicks her right in the back there. My God. And now she's gonna Irish whip her over to the corner here. Oh, and right to the face there. as Tamina hasn't gotten this matchup yet, and she looks like she's getting very frustrated. But Lana is just getting beat to a pulp right now by Asuka, and this is not what, oh my goodness, this is not how they envision things to go. And now Asuka, oh my goodness, she drops Lana. She drops Lana. And now Asuka here talking some trash. And now she's going to drag her over. Looks like she's putting her in position. And what is she going to do here? She's going to tag Kairi Sane in. And what is Kairi Sane going to do here? As now she is headed to the top rope. And look out here. Kairi Sane is going for it all. Moonsault. That was thunderous. That was thunderous. And now Kairi Sane drives Tamina off the ropes. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the cover. And that will do it. The Kabuki Warriors have won this tag team match. And you know what? What a performance by these two. You have to be proud of what they showed here tonight. Asuka and Kairi Sane can get themselves back on track for a women's tag team match. The women's tag team championship match, I should say. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for these two. Meanwhile, folks, coming up next, Bray Wyatt will speak. We know what this man is about. We know what he has gone through already. Shawn Michaels gave him a huge sweet chin music right on the dot last week. What does Bray Wyatt have to say to us? Because that is live next. And boy, oh boy, you may want to protect yourselves and look around, because I'm sure he has some spooky things going on. And wait a minute, look at this here. That's Roderick Strong. That's Roderick Strong, ladies and gentlemen. He's going in Shane McMahon's office. Well, I do not know what to say to any of that. Wow, Bray Wyatt. Oh my God, like I said, man, oh man, Bray Wyatt is a psychopath. Meanwhile, Shawn Michaels just sounds very twisted. Just looks like he's just ready to, I don't know, man. Shawn Michaels just doesn't look in it. But meanwhile, he called out Bray Wyatt. He said he wants to see him next week face to face. So I can't wait to see if we'll see that happen. But we got to get on with our next matchup here, as Chad Gable is set to get revenge here on Sami Zayn. And you know, Chad Gable had a chance to win against Keith Lee last week and head to the Money in the Bank ladder match to represent Raw, but that was all taken away from him by this man here, Sami freaking Zayn. And of course, Sami Zayn, I mean, the reasoning behind it, we still don't know. But I mean, hey, Sami Zayn just, you know, I don't know. You never can get inside the head of Sami Zayn, as he does what he pleases. And he does very interesting things. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and take a look at what happened last week here, folks. As you know, this was the match here as Keith Lee and Chad Gable were going at it until we heard the music of Sami Zayn play, you know, which threw all of us off. You know, we didn't know where he was at and what he was going to do. But as you can see, Chad Gable there just waiting on him to come down the ramp. But of course, he was in the ring the entire time. And with this, the Blue Thunder Bomb connected hard, as the referee clearly saw it. I mean, you know, but of course didn't say a word. And that's what happened last week, and that is what got this matchup right here tonight. Sami Zayn and Chad Gable getting ready to beat the hell out of each other. And here we go, as Sami Zayn throwing punches early. And now Chad Gable should be frustrated. Oh my goodness, as he just kicks. Oh man, Sami Zayn. And look out here. As now, what is Chad Gable gonna do here as he flips him over? Oh my goodness, a kick right to the back there. And now Sami Zayn here. Oh my goodness, right to the chest area of Chad Gable. And now look out here, Sami Zayn. Oh my goodness, a senton. And here's the cover. Will he beat Chad Gable early? No, kick out at 2. As Sami Zayn here is now on the attack. Oh man, as he throws, Chad Gable throws his arm right out of the way here. And now look out, a leg drop by Chad Gable. As look out, as you can see, Chad Gable is frustrated. He is taking out all of his anger on Sami Zayn. Oh my goodness, he knocked a rep out of the way. These two are just fighting it out here. They are slugging it out. As Sami Zayn here shaking it off some, and you know, just wow. I mean, you know, these two gentlemen so talented, and you know, of course, they just, you know, they despise each other now after what happened last week. But here's a cover. Interesting pinfall here. Sami Zayn's gonna kick out. And now look out. Oh my goodness, kick right to the face of Chad Gable. And you know what's so interesting is both of these men, you know, coming from SmackDown, of course, you know, that's where they were previously at. You know, Sami Zayn wasn't really, you know, utilized much. You know, Stone Cold really didn't have anything for him. And now I think it's more of Sami Zayn trying to make a statement here, you know, rather than I guess it's, you know, not really so much Chad Gable. I think it's just him trying to do what it takes, you know, to be in the spotlight again. And of course, Chad Gable had a lot of the spotlight on him, you know, was having matches a lot, you know, weekly matches at that, you know, but now, I mean, he's on Raw, and we'll see if Chad Gable can keep it up. You know, definitely didn't get in the Money in the Bank, and I know it was due to what Sami Zayn did, but, you know, hey, he still had a chance to win the matchup, and he didn't get the job done. And but meanwhile, if he can get the job done here tonight against Sami Zayn, and that'll be perfect here. Oh my goodness, as he just throws Sami Zayn right off the rope here. And here's the cover, and oh, but a kick out at 2 as Sami Zayn kicked out there. And Chad Gable trying everything that he possibly can to defeat Sami Zayn here tonight. As what is he gonna go for here? As oh no, but Sami Zayn's gonna, what's he gonna do? He's gonna push him right out of the way. And now look at him here. He's getting hyped up here. But Chad Gable doesn't care about any of that. Oh, but Sami Zayn with a kick to the midsection. And now Sami Zayn with punches to the face. And now he rolls up Chad Gable. Here's the cover. Will this be it? Well, yes it is. Yes it is. Sami Zayn got a big one over Chad Gable here tonight. Chad Gable didn't even see it coming. Oh my God, he is pissed. Sami Zayn gets a win, and look, he is laughing about it. And he got on out of there quickly as Chad Gable is fuming with the referee, but that's a fair win. And man, Sami Zayn just, wow. Once again, but wait a minute. We got cameras backstage again here, and what is this? Roderick Strong saying it's time, but time for what? Here's Shane McMahon with news regarding Money in the Bank. Wow. Breaking news there. Roderick Strong against Pete Dunne. And of course, Roderick Strong is now signed to Raw. Well, congratulations to Roderick Strong, as next week, Strong against Dunne, Io Shirai against Natalya. We are in for one hell of a night on Raw. But that is not it, because coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got to focus on our main event. Rhea Ripley will take on Becky Lynch. Two women that have so much to prove. Two women that need to do everything in their power to get back on the winning path. It is up next here in our main event. And you know what? Big stakes are ahead. Big stakes are ahead. she comes. Here comes Rhea Ripley. As you can see the intensity in her eyes as she walks down this ramp here tonight. You know, Rhea Ripley really needs a win here tonight. I mean, you know, she lost to Tessa Blanchard last week. You know, that was a huge loss for her. You know, if she could have won that match, I think a future Raw Women's Championship match would have been on her way. But, you know, she just couldn't get that job done. But it is all right, as Rhea Ripley has another chance here tonight against the man, Becky Lynch. And, you know, it's crazy because Becky Lynch as well needs a win here tonight. So we're going to see which woman is the better woman here on Raw. As you can see, Becky Lynch, I mean, look at the intensity on Becky Lynch as well. I mean, you know, you just got to think of the story behind Becky Lynch. You know, she lost at WrestleMania to Naomi in front of everyone. You know, Naomi was so confident in that matchup. She was so confident that she would walk out as champion, but she just did not win. Naomi just came in and just absolutely dominated from start to finish. And Becky Lynch just could not win that match, but it is okay. As we just said for Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch has a chance here tonight. We can see Baltimore, Maryland, and the entire world just loves Becky Lynch, and especially Rhea Ripley as well. Two fan favorites getting ready to go at it here in our main event. And, you know, you just love to see women main event. I mean, it is just awesome to see that. Oh, but wait a minute, Rhea Ripley right out of the gate, going at Becky Lynch. Here's the cover, no, kick out at 1. Rhea Ripley right to Becky Lynch, ladies and gentlemen. She wanted to end her early. And look at Becky Lynch here. She's taunting to the crowd here. But Rhea Ripley now staring her down. These two walking around. They're trying to square each other up here. And this is intense as Becky Lynch kicked right to the midsection. And now she's going to throw her right outside the ring here. What does Becky Lynch have in store for Rhea Ripley? She lifts her up and a suplex to Rhea Ripley by Becky Lynch. Here's a cover. Will this be it early for Ripley? No. Kick out at 1. As you can see, Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley here, folks. These two women are absolutely intense, and they want to do it all here tonight. They want to make history, but this is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Which one of these women are headed to the Money in the Bank ladder match to represent Raw as Becky Lynch gets thrown right out of the ring? Oh my goodness, and look at this. Oh man, as Rhea Ripley throwing Becky Lynch right into the barricade. Oh my goodness. Right to the damn thing. And now, man, Becky Lynch though kick right to the leg as Lynch now going after the leg of Ripley. As now she throws her into the barricade here. As now look out, punches thrown right to the face. And now Ripley is in a bad position here. She is in a bad position, but wait a minute. Becky Lynch though is gonna try and throw her as Ripley is gonna fall hard. And you know, just wow. These two women are beating the hell out of each other already. And oh, she drives her into the barricade. And now throws her back in the ring. Becky Lynch is on fire here. And now gonna get on top, go for a cover. Hooks the leg, shoulders are down. Here it is. And no, Becky Lynch just close. As Rhea Ripley is back up to her feet here. And oh, but a drop kick there by Rhea Ripley. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about this, you know, because I just feel that Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch are so damn good. You know, these are the top two women, you know, on this roster, you know, alongside with Tessa Blanchard, of course, is at the top as she is the Raw Women's Champion. But I think Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch, oh my goodness, it just really are two of the best here on Raw. And oh man, but a kick out at 2 by Lynch. And you know, Becky Lynch has to create, a legacy. You know, keep creating one. You know, definitely, if she wants to be the best, that is all Becky Lynch wants to do, is be the best. And she said that her biggest fear is not being the best, and you know that is big words there. We've talked about that several times, you know, here, you know, on the channel. As you can see here, Rhea Ripley now has Becky Lynch up, and now look at the strength here as the blood is flowing to the head of Becky Lynch, and now Rhea Ripley is gonna slam her down hard. Oh my goodness. As Rhea Ripley now, is this gonna be it for Lynch? Oh no, a kick out at 2. Oh my goodness. Man, oh man, Rhea Ripley just threw down Becky Lynch there, and you can just see Lynch is just, oh my goodness, Lynch is taking a beating right now by Rhea Ripley. Man, oh man, and look at this here. It's Rhea Ripley setting up for something, and we do know that next week Natalya will go one-on-one with Io Shirai to fill in the last spot for the Raw women, the Raw women to represent in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Of course, it is 8 that will be in the matchup. Oh my goodness, excuse me, it'll be 6 that's in the matchup. Sorry for that. It'll be 6 women in the matchup, and now what is going to happen here? As Becky Lynch is on the top rope, and oh my goodness, as she just drops Rhea Ripley. Here's the cover. This may do it. No! Rhea Ripley kicks out at 2, and in a thunderous back and forth contest, and Becky Lynch kicks her down again. The man is feeling it now. Oh man, she is feeling it. She is building strong momentum here tonight. Becky Lynch may have Rhea Ripley where she wants her. Oh man, but Ripley flips her over. And now look out here. Oh man, she has her rolled up. Here's a cover. Here's a cover. This may do it. No. Kick out by Lynch. And now these two. Oh, but oh my goodness. Ripley drops Becky Lynch again. And like I said, Rhea Ripley is so dangerous. Becky Lynch just has no, I mean, oh my goodness. She goes on the ropes. You know, Becky Lynch just, every time she does something, Ripley has an answer for it. Here's another cover, and no, Becky Lynch kicks out at 2. Rhea Ripley, ladies and gentlemen, is getting frustrated. Ripley is getting frustrated, and now she's looking at the referee here, as she's gonna lose her mind here. She's gonna have to control herself, as you know, Becky Lynch is one of the toughest in this women's division, one of the best in this women's division, should I add. So, I mean, you know, she definitely ain't going to get it easy. But look out here, a crossface, as Rhea Ripley may get the mind to tap out in front of everybody. What a win this will be for Rhea Ripley. Oh, man, but Becky Lynch, oh, my goodness, a knee right to the back of the head. And now Becky Lynch is getting out of that move here. And now Becky Lynch drops Rhea Ripley. Oh my goodness, what is Becky Lynch gonna do? And look out here, this may be the it. This may be the end. Disarm her. This may do it, ladies and gentlemen. This may do it. Rhea Ripley may tap out. Rhea Ripley may be the one to tap out here tonight. This is insane. Will Ripley tap out? No, she throws Becky Lynch right off of her. As Rhea Ripley gets out of that. Oh man, now punch to the face here. Rhea Ripley can barely move that arm as the disarmer breaks arms. Becky Lynch tried to break the arm of Rhea Ripley. Oh man, but Becky Lynch here, oh man, as a punch to the face here as she drops Rhea Ripley. And now Becky Lynch setting up for something else here. And now she's gonna go for it again. The disarmer's connected. Becky Lynch may tap out Rhea Ripley here. Not 1, but 2 disarmers have been connected here. But first, oh my goodness, Rhea Ripley again just gets out of it. And now, look out. Rhea Ripley has Becky Lynch on top again. And oh man, Becky Lynch gets out of the way. And what's going to happen? A forearm right to the face. A forearm, and now Becky Lynch throwing shots at the leg of Rhea Ripley. And the man is feeling herself. This has been a awesome women's division matchup. I mean, whoever wins this match, I mean, it'll just be awesome. One of these women will be headed to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And look out here, Rhea Ripley's gonna throw Becky Lynch right off. And oh, wait a minute, look out here, Rhea Ripley, she's going for it. Riptide! That's Rhea Ripley, may pin Becky Lynch, there's a cover. No, she kicked out at 2. Becky Lynch has heart. Becky Lynch has heart. God almighty, and look out as she is threatening the referee. And like I said, she's gonna have to calm herself down here. Rhea Ripley is insane, but Becky Lynch is as well. How did she kick out? But too much time was wasted. Becky Lynch with a forearm, and now body slam to Rhea Ripley. Becky Lynch headed to the top rope. What is gonna happen here? Leg drop by Becky Lynch. And here's the cover. What is in Rhea Ripley's chances of going to Money in the Bank? Yes, it is. Becky Lynch has defeated Rhea Ripley. Becky Lynch, ladies and gentlemen, with an impressive victory here tonight as she will head to the Money in the Bank ladder match. She is headed to Money in the Bank. And now, next week, the next 2 competitors, Io Shirai and Natalya, will compete to determine the last spot in the matchup. Which one of those women will make the last spot to Raw? We'll have to find out next week. But I mean, this was one hell of a match here. As you can see the highlights, Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch just absolutely beat the living crap out of each other. As you can see, move after move after move. Becky Lynch, ladies and gentlemen, stands on top and beats Rhea Ripley here tonight, as this is what she wanted, and she got it. Just wow, the man is insane, folks. Becky Lynch does it again. The man is back on top, and you just gotta love what Becky Lynch can do. Great match. Oh, and wait a minute, Tessa Blanchard. Oh, come on, Tessa. What is your deal? Tessa Blanchard upset. Wait a minute! Su Yung! Oh! Tessa Blanchard trying to take out Su Yung! Su Yung! Oh! Elbow right to the face! Su Yung takes out Blanchard! Su Yung takes out Blanchard! And now look out here, Su Yung has the title! She drives the title into the face of Tessa Blanchard! Su Yung with the statement!